I'm glad to see you guys and happy 2016. And back a few months ago, some of the people who responded to my calorie video thought it would be a great idea to have a challenge. So I always love a challenge, and if anybody knows me, if you challenge me, I'm 100% ready. And as knowing that in the back of my mind, I was looking at books. There's all different kind of books, especially now, the beginning of the year. People are thinking about diets and what we do, right, Petey? We eat whatever we want, right, Peter Bubba? We eat everything. We just moderate the portion. As I was looking through these books, I started learning about different ways to exercise. I relied heavily on cardio. But now I'm learning that high intensity interval training is really important and a different way to work out and to strengthen your bones as well, which is important as we get older, especially as women. Then I also started to learn about hormones and insulin, cortisol, estrogen, and the human growth hormone. Just a few. I have this book and I made some photocopies just for me to... Peter, don't be scared. Just to learn a little more about it. And that brought me on the topic of the challenge. Back a few months ago, we decided, some of my YouTube subscribers, to do a refined sugar challenge where we won't eat for 2 weeks, no refined sugar. And someone at work, I mentioned it to them, and he said, "What is refined sugar?" And the best way I could describe it to me, and the way I could live, especially for 2 weeks, knowing this is only going to be for 2 weeks, is nothing that doesn't occur in nature. Table sugar doesn't occur in nature. If you wanted to have the raw sugar, that would be maybe something, but that also is processed, so I'm going to eliminate even the raw sugar. But we can have fruits, we can eat grains, just things that naturally are not, how do I say this? Things that occur in nature. Fruits, some vegetables, they have sugar in them, we could eat that. So we're just going to eliminate cookies and high processed foods. Soda, of course. I hope we're not drinking any of that. I do have to say, even though I sound like I'm scolding, I hope we're not drinking any of that. When I do go out, I have Diet Coke. I'm sorry, I love it. It's really good. And I like the caffeine, I like the whole thing about it, and that there's no calories. Right, Peter Bub? Whatever Peter would eat. Peter eats nuts, Peter eats bread, he eats grains. He doesn't eat sugar, right? You don't eat cookies. He doesn't like cookies. I've offered them to him. But that's a challenge. We're going to start February 8th because one of the subscribers, I believe, has a physical appointment or something, so that was how we determined the date. And I look forward to seeing how you do with it. You could, in the comments below, you can type in and let me know how you're going, if you're going to join us. And just a little PS, a little note. A few weeks ago, I started alone. I tried it for 3 or 4 days. I have to say, I did not have cravings. It eliminated that hungry feeling of like, what can I eat? I want to eat something. That always like noshy feeling that I always want to eat. It was gone. I'll give you an example of what I ate those few days. Every morning for breakfast, I would have from Trader Joe's the apple brand muffins. Have little bits of apple in it, and they're sweetened with apple juice. That I would have a little peanut butter on a piece of Ezekiel bread. Lunch I would eat, I don't remember, but just those things, opposed to what I normally eat, which are like Cheerios for breakfast. I eat that, and then a few hours later I'm hungry. So I believe it's all the refined sugars, all the high fructose corn syrup, all those type of things that make your insulin level spike and then make you hungry again. I'm going to be learning more about insulin and the rest of these hormones, but you could look it up. Insulin is the #1 hormone that we're going to be working on. So I look forward to you guys joining me, and let's see what happens in 2 weeks. The goal is not weight loss, it's health, but I think from us cutting out these refined sugars, we'll probably lose a pound or two. So that's a great thing, right, Petey? What do you think? You're a good Peter Bub. He's a kisser, right? You like to give kisses? Kiss. Well, thanks a lot, and I look forward to hearing from what you guys have discovered and what you think. It's only 2 weeks. You can do anything for 2 weeks. Thanks a lot. Bye. Say bye, Peter Bub.